after the Russian missile and drone attack, after a sleepless night. Life is perfect in Kyiv.
This is Kyiv, 10 p.m. Look here, my dear friends. We have no electricity, no heating, no water. So, how does it feel to live in Kyiv in October 2025? That's how we live here in Kyiv during the war. Typical Ukrainian Nazis are discussing American Tomahawks. How do you think? Do they know the meaning of this word? Do they care about Trump, about Tomahawks?
Обережно, двері зачиняються. Doors are closing. Наступна станція Витівська. Будь ласка, завчасно готуйтеся до виходу.
Hello everyone, greetings from the capital of freedom. In this video I will show you how we, ordinary residents of Kyiv, of the capital of freedom, live in our city during the war. Today is the 18th of October 2025. My God. Everything is cool except we don't have Tomahawks, but we are not upset, we are not frustrated, and I think many Ukrainians even have no idea what a Tomahawk is. You may ask Babushka Galia or Babushka Nina, what is this? What is a Tomahawk? And they may guess maybe it's a piece of kitchen appliance, maybe it's a wild animal, maybe it's a new nickname for Putin. What is a tomahawk? Tomahawk. But I do think that Putin has some superpowers. Just one call, and Trump has changed his mind. Okay, but meanwhile we will be sending our very angry birds to the front line, and our birds will bring justice and revenge. Trump! Tosik, Rich. Please don't ruin it. I've spent almost 2 hours. Oh, please, Tosik. Tosik, everybody knows that you are a pro-Russian agent. Tosik, what are you doing? Tosik. Tosik, please. Now everybody knows where the Kremlin agent lives. Here, at my apartment. My dear friends, you may be surprised. Tosik, I'm filming Tosik. My dear friends, you may be surprised. Today, one of our Never Give Up community members is celebrating her birthday. And she sent some money for a drone. So she wants a drone to be sent to the front line as her birthday present.
but she asked her name not to be made public. Look at Tosik, at this monster. Oh, don't spoil my chair. All I can say, happy birthday, our dear friend. Your drone will go to the front line very soon with all our October gifts to orcs. So, my dear friends, all gifts will be sent to their recipients very soon.
Friends, I have an idea. If we learned to assemble FPV drones, perhaps we can learn to assemble Tomahawks. What do you think about this idea? I have one supporter. Yes, let's vote.
Let's punish them, my dear friends. Let's punish them for everything, for blackouts, for missile attacks, for everything. Let's show them that we are really grateful for everything they have done. Let's send them some Halloween presents. Richie is scared. Richie, look at me. Richie doesn't want to live in frozen apartment without power. That's why we will assemble even more Never Give Up community Angry Birds.
Let's organize some special Halloween parties for the Russian liberators. Let's organize them, I don't know, Oktoberfest. And I have already started putting together everything I bought. Yes, I have already some Never Give Up community Very Angry Birds. Yes, this is the latest piece of news. I have started cooking. I'm not very good at cooking, but so when I saw the ingredients of the protein bars I bought for our soldiers to the front line, I was shocked because I saw there all chemical elements I knew and even didn't know. So I decided to cook protein bars by myself, and a little bit later I will show my progress. But what I wanted to say, this time I will send our parcel. Actually, can I call it a parcel? This is not a parcel because there is no post office at that location at the front line. Next week, one of the friends of my cousin will just come to my place and will take this, what's the right word, shipment, yeah? Will take this shipment. In terms of plastic boxes, my dear friends, there is a real invasion of pro-Russian mice at the front line. Poor soldiers, but I think they don't care. But I will tell you one story. Several days ago, I was talking to my cousin, and as always, I started complaining, and I said, I had only a couple hours of sleep. I want to sleep desperately. And he said, yes, I also had only 2 hours of sleep. I felt very ashamed. I said, sorry, were Russians attacking you again? And he said, no. All Russians became good Russians, really good Russians. You know the meaning of this word combination. Everything was because of a mouse which got into my sleeping bag and it started running over my body. My dear friends, can you imagine this? A mouse running over your body. I think I would have died immediately, or I would have been screaming so loud that all Russian occupiers would go to their to their Russian swarms. Honestly, I don't know what is worse, Russians and their attacks or mice. So this time I will send our shipment in plastic boxes. I think they can keep at least their underwear there. I know that they keep some of their belongings in the boxes left from weapons, from mines, for example, and they. My friends gave me some gifts. You know, I have 5 super cool military boxes, but they are not large enough. Okay, it's not important. What I wanted to say. I wanted to share some observations as for the last Friday's blackout. But firstly, I will show you my cooking.
I need to buy absolutely everything here. Ще мені кава треба. Багато кави.
Если вам бен, это вообще кайф.
Ну, я...
Если это...
Хороший.
Ну, если... Ну, что будете готовить?
Протеїнові батончики. Ну, давайте, що краще.
Вот такой свежий есть.
Давайте.
Новый лежак,
Давайте. My dear friends, I bought some gifts. Okay, we can't call this stuff gifts, like coffee, protein bars, to my cousin to send to the front line. Okay, Toshik is still with me. And honestly, when I read the ingredients, when I learned the ingredients, Toshik, I was shocked. Like I found the whole periodic table of the chemical elements here. I'm not going to show the name of the brands, but all of them are the same. So yes, I have no time, but I think I should cook. Do you remember last year I cooked self-made protein bars to the front line? It takes time, but at least we will know for sure that our heroes, our soldiers, Rich, what are you doing? Oh my God. You know, it's not easy to film when you have such assistance. Richard, what do you want to tell our friends? So, today I bought only natural ingredients, only nuts and dried fruit. And today we will make our Never Give Up community protein bars. I think this stuff I will send as well, but with a small note. Firstly, you should eat our protein bars made with love. Let's get started. It's so cold at my apartment. You have a fur coat. You are a lucky one, Tusik. So, my dear friends, these are our ingredients and our plain recipe. My dear friends, I don't think that my neighbors would love this sound at 9 p.m., but who cares? Sorry, we have to... My dear friends, it seems something went wrong. As always. I do hope this will help our heroes to punish Russian occupiers. I do hope. Yes, you can hear the sound. There is a mess, but I'm cooking babushka Gala's potato. Oh, sorry. Richie is also helping me. Look at Richie. Richie has approved our recipe. Cooking. Do you love cooking? I don't know. Oh, I know we can have a power outage right now. So I should be in a hurry. Honestly, if we have a power outage right now, I will commit a suicide. Honestly, because I have spent 3 hours for this. For protein bars for our heroes. Please God, no power outages. This is my plan B. Okay, let it be another recipe. My dear friends, today I'm showing off this cooking masterpiece. Honestly, I'm not very good at cooking, but I think this is the best thing I've ever cooked. And it's very tasty. Very tasty.
So, as for the last Friday's blackout, it was absolutely unexpected for me. Yes, we had several blackouts. We had blackouts in 2022. We had regular power outages last year and the year before. But actually, I can't explain this. Why it was so unexpected for me? Maybe I expected it to happen maybe in winter, but not at the very beginning of October. Actually, as my mom says, the winter came unexpectedly on the 1st of December. Yeah. So, but there were so many memes, there were so many funny stories. Yes, now I can share these funny stories. Last Friday it wasn't funny at all, and I posted my video, you watched it, and by the way, there were so many Russian bots. I don't know why they love me so much. That day I banned or blocked, what the right word, I banned more than 200 people, I mean Russians. They do love this topic, maybe because I used the word genocide, and the funniest thing, their arguments, when they have no arguments, they start talking about my appearance, about my excessive makeup. For example, you are telling them Putin is the war criminal, Putin is the terrorist, and they write like your red lipstick is so vulgar. It's a cool argument. Okay, I wanted to share some stories about that blackout. By the way, on Wednesday we also had a blackout, but only for 4 hours. But again, nobody warned us about that blackout. I think our power grid was damaged significantly, and that's why when all people come home and they switched on their heaters, our power grid just can't cope with such a load. Yes, we still have no central heating. We are promised to have it from the 1st of November. Meanwhile, it's very cold at our apartments. And people who have heaters and who have financial opportunity to pay the bills for the usage of such heaters can get warm. Other people are just sitting in their frozen apartments. So, as for funny stories, I don't know whether you know, Kyiv is divided into 2 parts, like sorry, I'm crying, but because of my excessive makeup. Sorry. So Kyiv is divided into 2 parts, the left bank and the right bank. It's not the official division. I mean, the right bank is considered to be more prestigious to live in, because it's an old Kyiv with all its churches, with all its landmarks, and the left bank is just a new residential area. And there is a little bit offensive meme Like people say, the left bank is not Kyiv. I live on the right bank, but I will share the following story only because the resident of the left bank shared it with me. So at the very so on that night, on that terrible night, last Friday when the Russians were attacking us, firstly they attacked the left bank and the lights went off on the left bank, and one of my friends who lives on the left bank sent me a kind of a screenshot from their chat, a chat of the residents, I don't know, of his building or of their district. So it was written, what is going on? Russians are attacking Kyiv, but lights went off on the left bank. I think Ukrainians will win this war not only because of their resilience, but because of their sense of humor as well. So, what's in use in Kyiv? What's in use in the capital of freedom?
Total blackout in Kyiv. Kyiv at 10 p.m. People are sleeping already, or having romantic nights. Thank you, Russians. And it's very warm. Not very, but it is getting warmer. Да, Richie? Richie doesn't like power outages. My dear friends, this is my working place, and that's how I'm getting ready for my classes during power outages. Can you guess what I'm thinking about right now? Yes, you are absolutely right. My dear friends, Richie and I will show you some alternative methods of heating. Today we bought a parcel from Kharkiv. By the way, thank you, my Never Give Up community. One of our NVO members reminded me about this alternative way of heating with the help of clay pots and candles. So let's see what people from the city hero Kharkiv sent us. Using this design, this construction, we are promised to raise temperature inside one room by 7-9 degrees Celsius. So if right now we have plus 12, we will have at least 12. I think I should check the skin. Even Toshik came to see what I'm doing. I forgot the skin. The skin is on my phone and I'm filming on my phone. Tosik is controlling everything. So I think we should conduct an experiment. Oh, even candles. So as far as I understand, we should. By the way, yesterday we had another blackout, but again only certain districts of Kyiv, and again my unlucky district was in the dark for 4 hours. As far as I understand, which look here. Where can I put it? Because Tosik and Richie, so it can be dangerous for my pets. This is the 21st century, my dear friends. And this is life in Kyiv in October 2025. Ой, боже мой. So that's how this design of alternative heating looks like.
And after that unexpected blackout last Friday, I decided to look for some alternatives, ways of heating, of getting power. I don't know. So I'm plunged into the Stone Age completely. All my students were laughing at me when I showed them that design of clay pots and candles. By the way, this is you, one of, sorry, my bad manners. This is you, one of our Never Give Up community, wrote in the comments last week, like he reminded me about that alternative way of heating. So we are promised to have a rise of temperature at our apartment by 7-9 degrees Celsius. I will show you that design. I haven't checked it, I haven't tested it. But you know, my dear friends, on that night when we were sitting in the kitchen, my kids and I, and my pets, and Rich and Tosik, we lit candles. It was rather cold. There was no connection, no internet, no power. And we were sitting having a friendly talk, and I told my kids, like, we should be grateful to Russians because how could we have such a unique opportunity to be sitting together, to have such a friendly talk. So Russians are really cool people because they are bringing families together. And then I heard the footsteps above on my ceiling. You know, most of you know this story. An elderly woman, a former teacher of math, lives above my apartment. She's 86, I don't remember. So she's almost 90, and every night after the curfew ends, she goes somewhere. She's walking Kyiv streets and she's looking at rubbish bins and she's trying to find some bottles to get some money. I tried to give her money and to help her several times, but every time she refuses. So we keep on playing this Secret Santa game. Like I prepare some I don't know, some candies, some food, and my son just leaves this stuff next to her door. And in several days, like, she meets me and it's like, thank you so much. So we just we try not to give her any chance to refuse from our help. So we heard her footsteps, and I told my kids, poor babushka Nina, she is sitting absolutely alone in frozen apartment without power. It's terrible. And my son said, Mommy, let's buy her a power bank. I told him, what's the point? Babushka Nina even has no mobile phone, and she has no idea how to use all these technological things. I don't know what to do. We decided to buy her a large number of candles, and just we left that box next to her door. I don't know how to help her. Maybe I should buy another design with clay pots and candles. At least she knows how to use such constructions. And I think maybe not 9 degrees Celsius, but at least some. She will get some heat because of the usage of that construction. So it's very cold. Actually, I always feel cold because of some health issues. I'm cold all the time. For me, it's better to show you everything. So, my dear friends, welcome to the Stone Age.
Honestly, I would never expect that I would be sending such gifts to anyone. But this is our life during the war. Ні, щоб можна було двері відкрити.
Та, тьоть Ніна? Та нема за що. Нема за що, тьоть Ніна. Нема за. Може вам якийсь пауербанк чи що? Ні? I will share some observations about last week's blackout with you. So, my dear friends, it seems to me that some people started behaving like little kids, and I'm not an exception. The left bank of Kyiv was in a total blackout, but a tiny part of the right bank was also without power, water connection. And the main problem was that the media wrote only about the left bank. It was like the left bank is in a total blackout, the left bank is in complete darkness. And it was like we, poor residents of some central districts of Kyiv, of the right bank, were absolutely forgotten. We were outraged. It was not fair. Why? Nobody was writing about us. And on that day I came to the university and I met one of my colleagues. She was very irritated and she said, I'm not going to home now because I have to charge my phone and my laptop because there is no electricity at my home in Solominsky district. But nobody, no media is writing about us. I told her, my dear friend, we are friends in misfortune. I'm from Голосіївський region, from Голосіївський district, and we also have no power, and nobody writes about us. So it was so childish. I can't explain this. I don't know, maybe some stressful situations show our real faces. Okay, actually it was funny, but it was very childish. Yes, it was very childish. What else? I don't know, my dear friends. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your support. I have already 4 Angry Birds. I think this time, I do hope this time we will send, okay, the minimum number is 10. Maybe we will send at least 15 Angry Birds. Very angry birds from our Never Give Up community. Our birds will bring justice and revenge. Thank you for watching. Pray for Ukraine and goodbye. And never, never, never give up.
There can't be no light if darkness don't exist. He never left my side. He showed me the way out of all the storms raging at the sea. He gave me back my life. I owe him everything.